Going for a ride, keep you warm inside. Gonna rob the sidewalk, gonna tear the ground. Coming round to meet you, the long way round. Good morning everyone, how are you today? So I am nearly ready to hit the road again. My phone says that it's 7 degrees outside, so I've got how many layers? I've got this, I've got fleece, I've got a jacket, and then I've put the how do you say that, winter layer as well in the motorbike jacket, which I had taken off because it was just too hot. So hopefully that will keep me warm. And I'm trying to dry out my gloves because yesterday I forgot they were wet. I just collapsed in bed, so they're getting a little bit dry. And what an adventure last night was. You think you would have the adventures, you know, on the road? No, you have them in the hotel. Apparently there's I think there's a wasp nest somewhere, because yesterday when I got into the room there were about 3 wasps, and I don't mind wasps, whatever. And I just thought, oh, they must have left the, you know, the window open and they must have come in. So I, you know, one by one I took them and I put them outside, no problem. And then I went to bed and I could hear and they were going crazy. They were coming very, like, they were going on the back of here. So they kept falling like next to my head, and I was like, I don't want to get beaten at night. And I was just like, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? And I switched the light on and they were just everywhere. There must have been 10. I mean, I can show you, there's still a few. And you can see there's one here, there's one there. There's those 3 or 2 that didn't survive. And then there's a cemetery of the one that I took outside. And I mean, there's one just going around right now. Maybe there's a nest outside. Yeah, there must be a nest outside, because I could hear them from there going like bzz, bzz. But it was already midnight, so I didn't want to get out because I would have changed room, but it was too late. And I mean, the owners probably live here, so I could have knocked at their door, but I didn't want to do that. And so until like 1, I fought with those wasps trying to get them all out, and then at the end I fell asleep and it was all fine. I didn't get bitten or anything. But yeah, I'll have to tell them this morning. They're just so nice that you don't wanna like, I mean, I'm a people pleaser, so I never complain, but it's for the next people, you know, if somebody's afraid of wasps, they're gonna freak out. But yeah, I mean, look at them, they're just all around there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're all swimming around. So yes, that was the adventure last night. Nevertheless, I did have a good night's sleep, and I feel ready to do those last 350 kilometers to where I need to go. And I'm very close to the border. I think it's just half an hour from here, the border to Italy. And I don't think there's any mountain pass, because yesterday, I don't know if I told you in the vlog, I don't think I did, I passed 3 mountain passes. I passed Stuten Pass, Obens Pass, and Albus Pass. I'll write them down here because my German isn't the best. Alright, let's go, and yeah, hopefully I'll get there in one piece. Made it to Italy. Feels weird to be here. Although I say it's Italy, and it is Italy, but we're still in Val Venosta, where they speak. I say we. I can say we because it's me and Jane. I say we because they still speak Italian and German, and a lot of the signs are still in German, so it doesn't really feel like I'm in Italy. And the road here was beautiful. There was one last mountain pass to 2,000 meters, and it was quite busy, and especially there were a lot of race cars that like Lamborghini or Ferrari, Maserati, lots of them, Porsche, and I think they were all going to the Stelvio Pass. And some of them were fine, but some of them, they were like, they thought that the road was a race track, and sometimes I wouldn't even hear them, and they would overtake me. I wouldn't see them behind me on my mirrors, but they would overtake like the car behind me and then me, so I would only realize that they were next to me, that when they were next to me, and then they would overtake me like before a turn, or like before even, you know, those pinhole turns. They would just overtake one car before that turn. I'm like, can't you just wait? Like, you're putting everybody in danger. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, they all left for the Stelvio Pass, which, if you don't know, it's like a motorcycling mecca, and I'm a non-believer in that case. And I did not want to do the Stelvio Pass at all. It looks terrifying. I just bought some tea for my dad, and there's a picture of it here. I'll show you. So as you can see, this is part of the Stelvio Pass. It's super exposed, super tight turn, narrow road, and like, no thanks, no thanks. Maybe next time. I feel like I've done like a super intensive training for motorbike roads this last few days, but I'm definitely not ready for the Stelvio Pass. Let me know if you ever done the Stelvio Pass. And yeah, so all the racing people went to do the Stelvio Pass, and I arrived to Italy. And now Valvenosta is a area where they do a lot of apples. The apples from here are famous. So I have a crop just in front of me. And yeah, so all the way here there were crops. So yeah, I have another 3 hours to go. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you. This morning, so I explained to the lady about the wasp situation. And when I left the room, it was like full of wasps. And I told them, you know, I think there's a nest somewhere. And I wasn't really able to sleep, and there were like wasps coming, and I really explained where they were, and they were like, oh, thank you for telling us, we'll check. And I was really hoping that they would give me a discount, but they didn't. I should have asked, I guess, but they were being very Swiss, very like, you know, very, I don't think they would have given me a discount, even if it was like 100 wasps in the room. Are you ready, Jane, for the last stretch? You've been doing great. Good girl.